All right, let's dive right in. We're going to tackle a huge question today: what really makes us tick? We're going on a journey from a simple reflex all the way to the complicated reasons we do the things we do.
I mean, think about it. You know that feeling, right? When you're hungry, it's not just a passing thought. It's this insistent, nagging feeling that completely takes over. That growl in your stomach? That's not a suggestion, it's a command. So why does our body have such a powerful grip on our mind?
So, we've talked before about simple reflexes. Touch something hot, you pull your hand away. Easy. But that doesn't explain something more complex, like deciding to get up and make a sandwich. That's not a reflex. That involves a plan. So what's the push? What's the driver behind that kind of choice?
Well, that brings us to this really foundational idea called drive reduction theory. And at its heart is a beautifully simple concept. A lot of the time, it's our physical bodies that are really pulling the strings, motivating our minds to get up and do something. So here's the official breakdown. It all starts with what's called a physiological need. Your body actually genuinely needs something, like food or water. This need then creates this uncomfortable, antsy feeling inside your head. That's what the theory calls a drive. And that drive, that annoying feeling, is what pushes you, what motivates you to go and fix the problem.
We can actually break this down into 3 super simple steps. Okay, step 1, you have a need. Your body's out of whack somehow. Step 2, that need creates a drive. That's the psychological tension, that feeling of, I gotta do something about this. And then step 3, that drive leads to a behavior. You actually do something to get rid of that tension. So need, drive, behavior. See? Pretty straightforward.
Okay, so that's the theory. But let's see it in action. We're going to walk through an example that every single one of us has felt. Just being thirsty.
This table lays it out perfectly. Look at that first stage, the need. Your body starts getting a little dehydrated, but you might not even feel it yet. It's just a bit off balance. But then it kicks into the drive stage. Your body sends out the alert and your brain gets the message. That's when you start feeling thirsty. It's a psychological experience you can't really ignore. And what does that drive do? It pushes you to the behavior. You get up, you find some water, and you drink it. And finally, you hit balance. Your body's rehydrated, and that nagging feeling of thirst, it's gone. Comfort returns.
So, why was this theory such a game changer in psychology? I mean, what makes it so important? Well, it was a huge step up from the simpler ideas that came before it.
Yeah, I love this quote from our source material. It says the theory zooms out. And that's exactly right. Instead of just looking at an external trigger, like a light flashing in your eyes, it zooms out to look at what's happening inside you. It's about this deep internal need to keep everything stable and balanced. You know what scientists call homeostasis.
And this slide just makes that difference crystal clear. Over on the left, you've got your basic stimulus response. That's all about external triggers. It's automatic. You don't even think about it, like squinting in a bright light. But on the right, you have drive reduction. This is kicked off by an internal need, and it leads to a motivated, goal-oriented action. It's the difference between just flinching and going on a quest to find the fridge because your blood sugar is low.
Okay, so let's wrap this up. Why is this theory still so relevant? What's the big takeaway? It really comes down to that incredible connection between our body and our mind.
So let's hit the key takeaways here. First, our bodies are clever. They use discomfort to tell us what they need. Second, that feeling, that drive, is a super powerful motivator for just about everything we do. Third, this whole idea gives us a clear bridge between our physical state and our actions. And finally, it really helps explain why we're always trying to get back to that comfortable, balanced state. So, if you remember one thing, make it this. Drive reduction theory is so powerful because it connects our physical, biological needs directly to our psychological motivations. It's not just about being hungry. It's about how that hunger becomes a mission. But I'm going to leave you with a question to chew on. If we're always just trying to get rid of discomfort, why do we do things that actually create it? I mean, why do we ride roller coasters, or watch scary movies, or explore places we've never been? That seems to poke a little hole in the theory, doesn't it? And maybe that's a topic for another time.